Hey guys, happy Wednesday. So, today is my day off. I relieve talk Monday, Tuesday. I'm in my contract Thursday, Friday. Miss Emmy is coughing a bit, and I'm not entirely sure why because she wasn't coughing earlier. I think she's about to wake up. She's been asleep. We're in the car. We've been sat here for about 10 minutes now. And I thought I'd start filming for you. So, it's going to be a busy week. The school concert is on Thursday. So I thought today I have a few things I need to do to prepare myself for that, but also just wanted to spend the day with my baby. So I do need to clean my house. It's not too bad, like I think half an hour will be enough to just tidy. Maybe do a vacuum, we'll see. I have a few dishes to do too. I need to do my folding and maybe a few more loads of washing because I've fallen behind on folding, not so much washing. I've been keeping up with that, but I've just got baskets of clean washing now that needs folding. And a lot of the tidying is things like getting those baskets folded and put away, and then a few random bits of clothing that has just been left around the house that needs to be washed. And then, yeah, so I need to do that. I wouldn't mind going to the supermarket to get some more fruits and veggies to make some more purees for Amelia because I'm running out of what's in my freezer, because I do like to make up a bulk batch every 1 to 2 weeks and then freeze it for the week or two ahead, but she's asleep so I won't be getting that quite yet. And then I also have a bit of teacher prep to do because of this school concert. I'm missing my non-contact time on the Thursday because we are doing a rehearsal, so I need to prep my lessons for Friday, even though they're going to be so tired on Friday. So that's empty now. Yeah, that's my plans for today. But this morning was so nice. So we went to Kinder Gym this morning. Miss Amelia, she slept for an extra like 45 minutes to an hour longer than I did, which often when I get up, she gets up. So that was really nice. It gave me time to get dressed, to pack her bag with her bottle and her snacks, to get her clothes all ready, to put some makeup on. Had my own breakfast. I made her breakfast ready. So that was really nice. And then when she got up, all I had to do was feed her, dress her, and chuck her in the car because everything else was all packed and ready. And you can see that the stroller is in here. I actually have both my prams in here. I've got my stroller and my big pram in the boot. Hence why the stroller's in here, because it won't fit with the big pram. We have used both today. But anyways, so that's besides the point. So we went to Kinder Gym. The reason why we went here is I was talking to my friend Tegan, who we were both pregnant at the same time. Oh, sweet girl. And she had her daughter 6 weeks before I had Amelia. So we've been intending to meet up this whole time that the girls have been alive, basically. And it just hasn't happened. But then last night I was messaging her and she said she goes to Kinder Gym on Wednesdays, which is held at her local school, which is literally like 2 minutes walk from her house, because it's the Lutheran school, and if you know anything about South Australian Lutheran schools, there's usually a Lutheran church right next to it, and her husband's the pastor, so they're living in the church owned house right next to the church, which is right next to the school. So that was really nice. So we went on a really short walk to Kinder Gym. Amelia loved it. She had so much fun just climbing everything and looking at all the children doing the things that she couldn't do. But then Maggie, which is Tegan's daughter, started getting a little bit tired. Amelia kept trying to come over and give her cuddles and kisses, and it kept making Maggie upset. So it was so funny though. So we went back to Tegan's house. The girls had a short little play, and then Maggie went down for a sleep. I gave Amelia a bottle and she had a little sleep on me. And then Tegan and I had a cup of tea and a chat, and we were talking about all the things mums talk about, including feeding, like how are we going with solid foods. So Maggie likes to do it herself, and Amelia is starting to get to that point with like feeding. She wants to feed herself. Amelia's eating a lot more now as well. She just for an example of how much food she has, we do some pouches because they're so easy for on the go, but then I will also make her up food as well from veggies and fruit, which I need to get some more today, speaking of, so I can get my freezer stash sorted and make some more food for her. But she is not very good at picking up the spoon and feeding it to herself. And we do have one of those spoons that they can use with like the barrier so they don't put it too far in their mouth, but she can't scoop. So I'm still having to, and it sounds so lazy, I'm still having to sit there and like scoop it out and give it to her, and she will have like minimum one packet, one pouch. Often she wants more, and I do a mix of puree and solid food, and so like often she'll have like a couple of cooked carrot sticks to go with her pouch, but like she's so hungry. Like for example, she will have roughly, I don't know how much a pouch is, I feel like they're like 80 grams or something. She will have half a pouch roughly of pureed fruit, or I've got, when I puree up fruit, I usually put them into, I've got an ice cube tray, and they're pretty decent size ice cubes, and so she'll usually have 1 or 2 ice cubes of pureed fruit in like a wheat big, and so that's a decent amount of food for somebody her size, but that's what she'll have. And so it's taking so long to just spoon and feed her, and at dinner time she usually has what we have, but then I'll be feeding her, but I can't stop and then eat myself, because then she'll yell at me because she wants me to keep feeding her the whole time. So I needed a way for her to feed herself, and Tegan was saying she was gifted a Subo bottle. I had seen these in shops, but I didn't really know what it was, so I didn't pay any attention to it, didn't really know how it worked. Just kind of went, weird, the food bottle, that sounds weird. But Tegan's just gone and bought herself a second one because they're so good. So she suggested I need to get one. So I went on the way home, via the township that's halfway between us, because she's half an hour away, 15 minutes away is another town. And they have this cafe that sells a few little like baby bits and stuff. So they had them. They didn't have many colour options, but that's okay. And so I picked one up. So I've got a purple one. Amelia actually picked out the colour. They had this like hot pink, this bright blue, or this purple. And I'm so glad Amelia picked this one because the other two were a bit not so good. I did look on the website. They do have some like nicer colours too. So I might need to order a second, if I like this, I might need to order a second one in like a more gender neutral colour, like a duck egg blue, or, because we do love our duck egg blue, a sage green. They also have like an oatmeal colour, which I think would be alright. But yeah, so this is the Subo bottle, and the idea is, as you can see, this like child on the side, it's, you know, before the Subo they squeeze their pouch out, after the Subo they just drink straight out the Subo. So what it is I'll open it. We got the lavender. It's this bottle, and it's like hard plastic, but it's covered in silicone. And I obviously have not washed this yet, so don't mind me. I'm about to touch every part of it. It just looks like a little water bottle. So it's got this cap on it, and then it looks like an actual water bottle. But as you can see, it's got like quite a big, wide hole. And then, yeah, it looks like that. And you can see in there, there's like that little thing in there. So it is, there's the base. It's got this thing, and yeah, so like you can like push it up like that, but it's not a squeezy one. It works via suction. So like as she'll suck on it, that will go up and the food will suck out. So I'm very excited about this. Tegan was saying like you can put like Weet-Bix, you can put like oats or porridge in it, smoothies. The other day she did like spaghetti that she just like mashed up quite thin, because it needs to obviously be small enough to get out of the hole. But yeah, and I like that it's got the measurements on the side as well, because I know Amelia often eats, like there's like a 2 ounce 60 ml, 4 ounce 120 ml. I know she usually eats somewhere between 2 to 4 ounces of food, so I'll be able to make sure that I put 2 to 4 ounces of food in it. But I like this idea, and apparently if it's not too thin it won't spill out, and like it's not supposed to be able to spill out anyway. It's just like the stuff that's caught up the top there, but you can put yogurt and stuff in it. So I'm very excited about this situation, and like you can see that there is, I mean, besides the fact that that's pushed all the way up, like when that's all the way down, there is a fair bit of space for food in there. It can hold up to 210 or 7.1 ounces. So I'm very excited to try this out. I'll be able to give you a like full review after we've tried it. I might give her dinner in this, I reckon. I don't have very much afternoon tea for her, so she'll have that first. But then maybe I'll do up, I'm not sure what she's having for dinner yet, but maybe that's what goes in this for the first time, and then yeah, if I like it, I might need to get a second one. So hopefully this is good, and if it is and I like it, Subo, you should sponsor me so that I can get lots of these because they sound great. They sound like a really cool idea. So hopefully this is good. I just need to see if she can figure out how to suck on it. She does have like a B-box straw cup, so she does know how to suck the water up, but this is a lot bigger than that, so I'm not sure how she'll go. I guess we will find out. But yeah, so that's my cool little purchase of the day, and I'm going to wake her up in a minute because it's been a while and we might move inside. So yeah, I'll talk to you later. So silly me, it is actually like almost midday now. I'm gonna have this for lunch. It is going to be tuna mornay, but I started cooking it a solid, I don't even know, quite a few minutes ago, half hour ago maybe. I've been cleaning the kitchen, I've done dishes, I went and put some washing in, that's what you can hear in the background. I wrote some notes because I need to have a phone call with a parent later, and I forgot to turn the oven on this whole time, so it's been cooking with no oven on. So anyway, that's how my day's going. My next problem, because they just keep coming. So this is my Stanley, welcome. I have decided to make an iced coffee in it, and I bought iced coffee concentrate because I usually do that. But I bought a different brand than usual, which doesn't say concentrate on it, so I didn't think it would be that strong. Anyway, so I put like a good amount in, thinking, yeah, like, this looks alright. I just had a sip. It was very, very strong, and it says on the bottle that the whole bottle is 25 serves, and I've used like maybe like a fifth of the bottle, so I've solidly just made myself 5 iced coffees apparently. Yay. It is now 12:42. I have not eaten, but I'm feeling productive. I have just put my 3rd load in the washing machine. The dryer is very slow. We need a new dryer pretty badly. So it's still on its 1st load, but that's okay. I've got chicken cooking now because I'm going to make this one. It's a satay chicken. I actually really like these. I think these might be Aldi. I'm actually not sure, these could be Aldi. I really like these recipe bases. So the tuna mornay is one of these ones as well. And then here I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 tuna mornays. There is a larger serve in the fridge for Gallon's tea tonight. And then I've also just got a bowl for my lunch. So that's good. I should probably eat that, but I figure I am better off. Oh, and my rice is nearly done. Figure I am better off finishing up my meal prep first, and then I will pause for a lunch break, and then I might run around, vacuum, because there is dirt all over the floor. It's been raining, and Gallon's shoes I moved from out of this room into the mud room because they are disgusting and filthy, and he had kicked them off in here and dirt has gone everywhere. So I need to do that. But yes, I also need doors that shut and stay shut. That would be really useful, but that's okay.